So what you can see, as soon as I turn it on, start meeting summary for everyone in this meeting is already there. So in that AI companion, the question is, should I let my TAs know about it? I think I'm not going to mention it to them either. You know what I mean? You agree?
Yes.
Let me see what is happening here.
The principle of what you need to know
Right,
and what you don't need to know,
right.
don't respect that.
Let me do the video. And now I want just background. What happened to my other one? What happened to my other virtual backgrounds? Blur. What happened here? What's in it?
Hello, sorry, I'm at someone's house and she wanted to make sure
Okay, I was wondering. I said, God, Anna's joining us now too.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's great. So how was your break?
It was great.
Okay, it's kind of coming quickly, right? Time goes. It was fantastic. Okay, wonderful. So, first of all, welcome to your new position, and I'm so glad to have you. And it
Thank you for
seemed,
having me.
and you seem to have a lot of enthusiasm with it. So you're going to be taking over. Let me do this just so we can see what is occurring here. There's so many new things here. Let me try to record because I have. Do you have something that says Zoom Workplace? Does it say Zoom Workplace for your, or do you have something different on the top left-hand corner?
It says in workplace.
Okay, so do you find that the look and feel of the user interface is a bit different?
Yes. Almost
Okay, but it has changed, so we'll have to work. Okay, so one of the things that'd be interesting for you, let me record to the cloud. So while we wait for Daniel, is for you and Daniel, number one, is to check what are the new features of Zoom. Right, right. You have AI Companion as well? Yeah, I saw that too. And when you click on it, what happens? Yeah, that's new. Who will receive a summary? What is yours? Mine says, let me share my screen. If I share my screen, where's share? Okay, this is what mine says. It's interesting. If the entire screen share. This is really strange. Yeah, so let me, it's going out to the web. But if I stop sharing, yeah. So what I did was I created in the settings it said I could do a summary where previous semesters it said we couldn't do it. So I don't know if yes. So what this does is after I record, when students look at the recording, it'll be a summary on the recordings, but here it said who will receive a summary after this meeting. It says only meeting host, and since I'm the host, I can choose only meeting host and co-host and alternative host, only meeting host and meeting invitees in our organization, and those outside. So what I guess it will do, it will send a meeting. So let me, you understand? So let me put only meeting hosts and co-hosts. And let me also promote you. Let's see if it'll do this. You know, it's like it's exciting in that way, Sebastian, that every time we're going to have new features. In another way, it's basically confusing a bit, so we're going to have to adjust. I'm going to make you a co-host. And it says, do you want Sebastian Hernandez, the co-host of this meeting? And I say yes. Okay, so you're the host. I'm also saying only meeting host, co-host, and alternative hosts are available. Okay? And so what would be interesting is stop recording a little bit earlier and see what we get as a meeting. So one of the things that I think would be good is, let's see what else we have new here. I don't know. Okay, that's what that's why it's good to check, right? It and we can basically see who will receive a summary. I don't know if it goes to your email because you're attached, you know. I don't know where it's going. I have the participants, and under participants, right, it says the participants. The video is the same, the audio. React, I guess you could just react to something. You can raise your hand, and then I have more. Do you have more? And then, yeah, okay, okay. Okay, okay, that'll be good. So okay, and it's interesting what kind of recordings and those. So I see when I go to more, it's AI Companion that's now on. There's the transcript. There's captions. So let me turn on captions. English. Set up manually. Okay, and now Daniel's coming in. Hey Daniel, how are you? Okay, okay. All right, hopefully your car drives. You went over a pothole? Okay, good. I'm glad to hear it because you're going to be needing it, right? You have some classes on prem, right? Okay, so what we're trying to figure out now, we put the recording in place. And do you see on your, now it says Zoom Workplace. Do you see it's changed the UI for Zoom now? Now all of a sudden it says, do you have on yours, Sebastian has something that says AI Companion? So supposedly you can do summary meetings. It does a summary of the meetings. I, as the host, can set it up as a, let me make you as a co-host. And supposedly I have made it that I can do the summary meeting that gets sent to myself as the host, or myself and co-host, or everyone that was in the meeting within the organization, or also outside the organization. This is a UM account. I don't want to advertise it too much. So right now, I'm just going to do it among us, okay? Because I don't know why it appeared. You know, I was looking at my settings, and one part is blocked off by administrator, And the other part of the settings seems that you can make summaries of meetings. So I just checked everything that I could. So you could do the same, both of you. Do you have it, Daniel? Or is Daniel frozen? I think he's frozen. He looked like he was intently looking at the screen. So we'll see. That he can concentrate and have that look. Okay, we'll see if he comes back in. I guess he'll come back. All right. So that's one. So what I would like for you and Daniel, let me just put a couple of notes here that we find that we can find that both you and Daniel, Sebastian and Daniel, to check what what's new in Zoom. Basically, what are the new features that we can use? Already we see that, and I don't know, you'll check your settings. I don't know, my settings are going to be different than yours. But I clicked on it, and you can see, maybe we can stop the recording and we can see on that one. All right. The other thing is your schedule. You'll be at my first session, the 3:35 session, HI, Sebastian. Okay, share your screen. Yes. This is in where? Where did you? This you? Yeah, going back onto the Zoom settings, or I will. No, I don't see it. No, did you share your full screen, or let me. What is this now? I see a blank screen. Let me just try for myself. Yeah, let me just. Daniel's coming back in. What happened, Daniel? Unbelievable, huh? Okay, so let me try. Let me try this. I'm going to share my screen. I'll do full screen. We'll see share. And in this case, yeah, that you could always do, I think, right? That that you could always do. But do you see my Zoom? You see my screen? Okay, so if I go to settings, the question here. See, this says locked by administrator, right? In general. On meeting, allow users to ask companion questions about meeting, which is locked, but this they didn't lock, meeting summary with AI companion. As a host, yes, but they didn't lock it yet. Do you understand? This used to be, when this was new, this AI companion in workplace, when this used to be new, it automatically by default was what. Yeah, but I don't want to say anything because I think they'll start, because administrators can lock anything, they can override it. So this is what they did. They locked AI companion panel in Zoom Workplace. They locked allow users to ask AI companion questions about meeting, but they haven't locked as a host. But do you guys have that on your version? You guys see it on yours? Yeah, go to your Zoom of University of Miami and look under settings. So it says so it says turn on meeting summary automatically when meeting starts, right? So I can turn and then send an email notification when sharing with user include summary text in the email. So will this send you guys an email? Right, are you, because right now I made it. Now here, automatically share summary with. What I did for this individual session, I made it only me. But I think for generically, I'll do this only meeting host, co-host, and alternative host, because that's intentional for me. And I won't do the students now. You understand? You agree with me? Before we kind of figure it out what's happening here. And also, I don't want to be in the sense that this gets out so much. I know that they'll just lock it. You see here everything that they lock? Remind me to turn on when I'm hosting a meeting. Auto delete meeting summaries. Summary removed in specific number of days. I don't want them to delete. I'm just looking at what's new here. Use screen share content with OCR. See, that's locked by administrator. Use meeting chat message. Use in meeting chat message exclude direct to provide additional context to AI companion features. So they're trying to be intelligent based on the chats, which would be good, right, Daniel? Based on what students are asking you questions, when is the exam, when is it due, or whatever they're asking you. They've locked that. I'm just seeing what they lock. Allow users to customize their video background using an AI generated image. This setting requires the virtual background also be enabled in order to generate and save an AI generated background in the Zoom app. Should I turn it on? Why not? We'll see what happens. So this team chat. Now they have thread summary with AI, summarize lengthy threads and catch up on important details at a glance. And who's that going to be sent to? I guess, what's a team chat? Do we even know what a team chat is? That's new, right? I'll turn it on. Compose with AI. Helps you compose a response from scratch or words meant. I'll turn it. Will that be for everyone or only us? And who's a team? Who creates a team? So that's something I'd like you to check. So, Daniel, while you were out from getting internet access, I discussed with Sebastian what I'd like to do is one of your tasks is to check what's new in Zoom. It seems like a lot. And basically investigate what seems to be relevant for the class and what seems, do you understand? So for this, I don't even know how to, what, where is that? Under meetings? Yeah. So is it of relevancy to us? Yeah, it looks like they're trying, yes. That's why they call it, have you noticed? That's why they call it Zoom Workplace. They're trying like Google Workplace. They're trying to go beyond the companion of being Zoom. We are now going to be Teams, Slack. We'll have you work in our own environment. So I think that's what happened. So this is like using AI and composing a message. I think that's not really relevant, but quick schedule with AI detects meeting intentions and shows a prompt to facilitate scheduling. Should I turn them all on and then see what will be relevant? I'll do that and we'll see. Because it's not going to affect our meetings with the students, you're saying. And have a and you can see what they're trying to do with AI. No one knows exactly what to do. They're throwing the whole kitchen sink there. Have predictive writing suggestions appear as you compose a message. Press the spacebar to accept the, okay, so it's like predictive writing suggestions, where a lot of this thing is in what? In just writing a message doesn't seem, I'm putting it on just so we can see what it is, right? Quick schedule with AI companion detects meeting intentions and shows a prompt to facilitate scheduling. Turning it on. Later on, whiteboard content generation with AI. This is interesting. We haven't used the whiteboard, but we have access to it. Pardon? Yeah. Use AI to create. Okay. So it would be saved. So maybe we should start doing it then. Okay. Whiteboard content. And can you, Daniel and Sebastian, open it up when you're in a meeting? You can open up a whiteboard too. What? Yeah, so maybe that would be good. So we could have you guys maybe open up the whiteboard and take notes as well. Would that be useful? Daniel and Sebastian, what do you guys think? Yeah, we want to see it. So I'm opening up everything. So I think it's based, when I host, I think it's based on what I do, right? No, right? I take precedent, right? You have to have what open? I don't think so. I, right? Isn't it? Don't I take precedent? Or what? Where was the save? Yeah, I saw the save here. Is there a save? Here's a save. Okay, I see a save. Was there any other saves? Here's another save. You see that? And they've still locked this. So what can you do with this? AI. See, this doesn't seem right. Do you read this? AI Command Smart Assistant will appear in the Zoom Workplace app and can be opened with AI Sparkle icon. Users in the account can ask AI. Oh, so the AI will be able to access Zoom data available to specific user, meeting summaries, team chat messages, docs. See, they're trying to do docs as well. They're trying to be like Office, like probably. Yeah. Do you see? So it is. I think that this is the main thing that has changed. I don't think anything else. You guys can also look at what is, you can Google also or go to Zoom. What are the new features of Zoom? It seems that they've made some adjustments since the last time. It to me what it seems is IT has restricted this AI companion panel in Zoom Workplace, but in this meeting summary, they haven't. It didn't take precedent. So we may be able to use it for a short period of time, just like before when I started doing it. So what's interesting, if I go to summaries, my summaries in the past, I guess this is today, right? If this was a prior meeting I had, see, this is a prior meeting I had. Sarah discussed the potential of a new feature that allows meeting hosts to share summaries. Sarah to decide. I just did it on myself, just trying to do it. So it does a quick recap, next steps, and summary meeting. So what will be interesting is to find out which specific words should I use to prompt it during my lecture. So maybe at the end of every session to say, these are the next steps that we'll do. It's almost like the what to do. And maybe do, what did we used to call it? What's due, and then have a next to it, next steps. Interesting. Well, maybe, I don't know. We'll see we'll see. You know, it's interesting in recordings, student, we'll see what comes in recordings. I'm just wondering, you know, what the students see, because also this was something I wanted to tell you, Daniel, when you send out that message of the URL, I've attached Zoom, right? We have attached Zoom to Blackboard. When students enter Blackboard and then go to the meetings, right? If they go to courses, let's say H1, I see that you opened them all, right? And if they go to Zoom meetings, oh, was that the office hours that you sent? I thought you told them the first day of class they should enter that, no? Oh, okay. But students can go, because some students, when I get it, I get an email saying a student has entered Zoom if they don't go directly through this one. So, yeah, right. Okay. So we got that. So now we know it's good just to meet because it's just like we can see it. And then the other thing is what's due. It doesn't matter, but next steps, I guess. What's due, next steps, maybe we'll put there. So it's basically, this is H1 announcements. So if I look at announcements, welcome, important information. My name is, maybe what we should put here, what? What is this one? This is Saturday, January 11th. Right. So my name is, I'm your lead teaching. Feel free to reach out to me. Okay. Review the office hours and 5 point and some. Okay, so this is it. Maybe what you should do also is put in Daniel and then also Sebastian. Especially he's going to be there for the 3:30. What do you think? Or no? Oh, it's email where? Oh, okay. Or other. Okay, great. I didn't even just see it. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Okay, I'm excited to start. Please remember and click on I will be online. This is for them. And it hasn't been sent out yet? Okay, yeah. So let's send it out. right? Or- Oh, okay. Posted by, okay. So it'll be sent to me. Okay. I'm excited to start our learning journey together. Remember to log in to Blackboard and click on the Zoom. I will be online at 3:25 to welcome you, and the class will begin promptly. Please log in using a computer. Make sure you're right. I'm looking forward to a fantastic semester. Okay, perfect. Okay, that's good. Okay. So I guess at this point, I'm on the edit mode, right? Edit mode. So if this is done already, I'll make click on the edit for this edit right here. Okay. Okay, our Zoom online. Maybe put in here Monday, right? Okay, yeah, online Monday. Via Blackboard meetings, okay. Not restricted. Okay, send a copy of this announcement. And date restricted means, okay. I'll just submit now and we can, okay. Now, can I send twice? Yeah, okay. The next ones, and then let me go to the other ones, okay? Now, did you guys check the Wiley Adaptive if they're working? Okay. Oh, thank you, Sebastian. Okay, so they're working, and you've upgraded him. You've up. Okay. 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 Yeah, remove those if they're not. If we don't need them, take them out. Yes. Okay, right. Okay. And then the quizzes, they haven't been set, right? Okay, so I'm going to set them in the time of the class to show them, right? Is that true? It will be, or this will be available at 3:30? Yeah, let's change this so at least I can show them. I like to do the first one. At least I like to do the first one so they see that they have two times. They see I teach them about the roles, how it works. I think it's good that they see the back end of it. So do that for all three, yeah, for all three sections. I appreciate you're so efficient, Daniel, that but I think for the first one, okay, for the quizzes. Now, what about Wiley? Has Wiley been set? Okay, it is available. Okay. Okay, so for issues with this, yeah, yeah, no, for the good students, like for yourself, okay. Yeah, and there were a couple students that were, and you know what I like about it? For the really good students, they help us to find flaws that we didn't know about. Yeah, okay. But it does work in the adaptive. I shouldn't have any students, right? Let me see what happens here. What? I don't know. Let me just see what I get. Did some what? Open assignment. Okay, here. Let me go to open assignment. Can you guys see that too? Do you see the back end with all the students as well? I have a very slow internet here. Okay. So so we have one. What? Yeah, let me just see on students. Yes. Sebastian, you're such a good student. Okay. All right. That's fine. We can. Okay. All right. So it is working. And it's up and running. Okay. And do you have an end date or what? And are we allowing them to do it late? Okay, keep it the same. Because now, you know how it is in the beginning of the semester, also students, one is students register late, so then we have to change everything. And then there's also a problem, some students get funded by their courses by other means, the course pack, and also the sports team gets some different ways to pay, and sometimes it's not done. So let's just keep it open. And it counts for so little anyway, so it's not a big deal. That's not mine. What? Okay, okay. We'll just check that. And that way it's easy. That one's more difficult. Yeah, so you have the due date. And are we making the due dates the end of the class or at 11:59? Yeah. Okay, let's just do that. And what are we doing for the quizzes? Is that the same? Okay. Okay. We'll tell them it's all due by the end of the day and just keep it that way. You know, we'll just tell them on this one. And these messages here, what are these messages from? What are these? Inbox. Course messages. Do you know what that is? Oh, this is from last year. Okay. I guess Costa, that was from April 24. I don't know when ended up. I never knew I had that. Okay. So I think we're set, right, in the web links. The web links we'll have to clean up. Yeah, I don't know, but what I like is that the web link go in order. You know, I'll maybe look at it, and if you guys want to look at it, so going in order of what is this all open to everybody? This is all open, right? Yep. Yeah. So I think on the web links, let me go all the way down. It almost should be the opposite. Maybe if you have time, you guys can do it. Otherwise, I'll look at it. What? What happened to like the course? Yeah. Yeah, I'll go through this. I'll go through this, and if you think of links that are worthwhile, you can put them in. You know what I mean? But I think we need to. These are like, yeah. Where's that? Oh, that's in what's due rather than in a link. Oh no, but there is a link here. See? Yeah. Yeah. Pardon? Yes, that's a good idea. What's due is, I agree. But here, the New York Times and the Rainier, and that's wrong because it's the 10th edition, yeah. Yeah, let me go, I'll go through this, the web links, I'll take care of the web links. But the what's due, let's go through the what's due. Well, then when I have April 29th, why am I seeing that? Daniel? Am I, oh, I'm a spring. No wonder. Oh my goodness, all of a sudden it came. Let me go back to courses. Okay, this is spring. This is, oh, I guess you took it from the other one. This is now what's due. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Very nice. What's due? Assignment due January 22nd before class. Sign up for Wiley Plus Online. Now, I would suggest sign up for Wiley Plus Online. give them a way in which, put another line on how they need to do that. It's basically going into adaptive assignment, right? Or, put it as a link or something. Because sign up for Wiley Plus online, if I weren't in class, then how do I do that? Readings. Read Chapter 1, Intro to Information Systems, Wiley Plus Adaptive. Chapter 1, Introduction 1 to 1.5. So here you tell them, right? What? Yeah. And adaptive quizzes. Okay, miscellaneous. Okay. And the rest are hidden. And you can hide it so then you can copy. Is that why we're keeping it? So you can, yeah, so then you can just go to the second one, right? Yeah. Okay. So that looks, so that just needs to be registry. And the library, on this one, I take off read this article because this is already old from last time. Yeah, we can do a different one. You know what I mean? So I like to go, what? Let's do a later one that would be of interest. Yeah. Right, so in this case, this is New York Times, right, we were talking about? Yeah, so in the New York Times, under tech, we can even do technology. Is it, what? Where's the AI? Technology, they took it out, see? Small business, personal tech. Let me just hear hard fork, TikTok, personal, maybe later, huh? It's not as good. I don't like it, you know? It's more like the who's who. But it's not really, I think even the Wall Street Journal, we have the Wall Street Journal too, right? Yeah, but I like the Wall Street Journal AI, tech AI. Let's see what there is. If you want to make sure you're dealing with a road, please type the number you hear. Oh, don't you? Okay. Yeah, artificial intelligence. This is even better. The Wall Street Journal is better than I'm not impressed at all. They changed completely New York Times. Open AI. Some of this is not invest in to push why NVIDIA needs to appeal to a bigger crowd. I want something educational. Elon Musk, Congress, Mark, video. This was pretty good. This little video I saw on Meta versus Apple, 24 hours in the woods with AI. Can they really be friends? Proving you aren't a robot has been on. She does a good job, this woman. I don't know, 24 hours in the woods with AI. Proving your honor has never been harder, right? Sponsor, why would professional Gen AI and how to achieve as a sponsor. More on AI startups and pitches. This is good. How are companies using, yeah. Because that's really the next step of generative AI is AI agents. Yeah, and put that link, this one. How are companies using, yeah, that's a good article to read. This I'm disappointed with New York Times. And what we like, right, is the Wall Street is doing basically on that, on AI itself. Okay. It's good that we look at what we need to cover. Yeah, perfect. And then this will be for all of them as well. And then you'll copy it from all. Yeah. Okay, great. And then the quizzes. Okay, so whenever I'm ready for that. Okay. So that'll be great. And PowerPoints and documents. We haven't made a change on that. What? Okay, perfect. Yeah. All right. Perfect. So, what'll be interesting, and this is this, and I'm just assuming you've done that, right? That if I go to the next one, take a sample, they'll all be the same. So if I J, right, and what's due, syllabus, how to sign up for Wiley Plus. So if I go to the syllabus, this is spring syllabus, right? Okay. Office hours, okay, also by appointment, perfect. And then I'm going to emphasize, did we emphasize at all exams in class or on premises or something? Where? Okay, in person. Maybe we should put it here under grading. What do you think? Or keep it out? Hmm? We say it so many times, right? Yeah. Okay. On April 8th, 28th, and we're doing the exam. We're having it. We're having it. Is that on a Monday? Okay. Okay. So our exam is on Wednesday. What? March the. What are both? You mean? No. Here it says it's the 23rd. No. Oh, in person. Okay, the 23rd. Okay. Yeah, that's better. It's Monday. So then we can have that next one preparing them for their presentation. Perfect. Okay. So I think we're ready. And you know, it'd be interesting to do. Let me stop sharing, and let me stop recording. I guess it takes a while for them to summarize. And we can see then what, who we would, what will the summary look like in the meetings. So if I go to my summary, you can do the same if you go to, I guess, your Zoom, right? I'm not recording. Do you have summaries in yours? Oh, I guess it's, oh, it hasn't finished yet. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, I think we're ready. And then we can make a, you remember, Daniel, we're not this ready last time, so, you know, we're doing well. So we'll roll with the punches, that's it. And Sebastian will schedule, and then we'll, we'll be on the lookout for good students to take over for the third section. That's all. And I guess we'll just set up a time when we need to meet together on Zoom, otherwise we can just text. And whether you want to meet, right, anything else that I need to discuss, just let me know. Awesome, right? And I think I'm looking forward to it. Oh, another thing that I was thinking about is looking at Notebook, Google Notebook, of students. Basically, we never looked at the study guide. You understand, Sebastian? So in Notebook, Google Notebook, you can do a study guide. So I'm wondering, we should look at that. Can they create in Google Notebook, can they ask Google then to create multiple choice questions? In for Notebook? Yeah. Yeah, okay. The other question is, see if you can do that, put in materials and put in materials in your notebook, because they say it creates a study guide. So just try like the first chapter or something. Try something real simple. The first chapter, put in Google Notebook and see what does it mean to have a study guide. And also, can you ask it to, create multiple choice questions as well? And then it may be an assignment for each student to do maybe one chapter or something. I don't know. What do you guys think? You know, as a way in which study guide? Yeah, or they could put both, or they could do the PowerPoints, and then they could also maybe refer to some of the text. I think Google, look at it. I think Google Notebook requires you to, when I tried it, it required you to convert it to Google's format, not PPT, but rather slides. But but you can convert PPTs to slides and then upload it. And maybe a link or something to the book. I don't know, but the book is the book closed that they couldn't take, or even put the topics of the first chapter or something, just to try it out. And then you could do it for each chapter, do a study guide, kind of figuring out what does the study guide give you. Because that would be good, because besides the podcast, now you can join a podcast. Did I tell you guys that they were trying out? Did I mention it to you? That now the latest, and I tried it out, is, you know how we did for the website? We gave the website and Google Notebook created a podcast. Now, when you're running the podcast, you can say, I want to join the podcast. And you can be, yes. So I think that's interesting, and then maybe you could record it another way, because at that sense, it becomes much more interesting, because in the very first time we heard it, you remember, I was saying, oh, isn't this great? But after you heard the second time or the third time, it became quite static. You knew their shtick, you knew their algorithm. But at this point, the last time I checked, is you could join it. So that would be of interest too. Perfect. Maybe, or do we want them to do it rather than you doing the work for them? I like, what do you think, Sebastian? What? No, they'll have the first one and show them how to do it, but they can do it for the rest of the show. What do you think, Sebastian? Yeah. And then they can do like comparisons between doing the difference between doing it in Google Notebook versus doing it in Gemini versus ChatGPT later. Right. Right. Yeah. Give them. Yeah, that's an easy one. Just convert it to PDF rather than makes it a lot easier. And then if there's any, and then the other one is podcasting. The other thing, Daniel, we need to do. Let me record again. Might as well see what happens. Record to the cloud. Let me make this broad. I'm going to do a companion. Okay. And then I have my meeting host. Good. What I'd like to do is set up a meeting with Jason. And I'd like to set up a meeting. Tuesdays and Thursdays or Fridays are good for me. Tuesday, Thursday's better. Okay. And Sebastian, how are you on that? Do you have classes Tuesday, Thursday? Okay, so listen, even if you can't make it, we'll record our sessions, Sebastian. So we don't need you in that, you're doing so many, and you're having also your internship. That's a lot. I don't want to press you anymore. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, but if you want to join, it's fine. If not, that's okay. It's not a requirement. So let's do that. I'll be happy to have you in to meet, Jason on a more personal level, but that's fine. But we need, Daniel, we need to meet with him. And also I want to find out how far along what has he changed? Because I really want the conversational part to have it and to see, and then possibly make an arrangement, if that's possible. I'll reach out to City of Coral Gables, Raimundo, and see if he wants to meet with him too. Because I went on their site, the City of Coral Gables site, and they have a chat, they have a chat bot, and it's very poor. You ask any question to it, it says, I'm not sure about that, or I don't know the answer, or something like that. So Jason's is much better. So we'll set that up. So if you can reach out to Jason, not probably Probably let's start next week, let's finish up. We have so many different things this week. But give them some Tuesdays, or tell them Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we'll work around. And even if you can't make it, Daniel, I can do it, we'll work around your schedules. He's 5 hours, I guess, ahead, right? So maybe around noon is good. Give it, like, you can give him some dates at noon. We'll see that. Of the week and the week after that, of the Tuesdays and Thursdays that we can work out. Okay, I think we're set. Anything else, guys? Yeah, let me just do that now. It's a good idea. Before, let me share my screen that you see it too, right? So share screen, perfect. Entire screen, share, the other way. And then we can see how the summaries are working, right? So so J, I didn't send out, right? My name, right, J, okay, so let me do this class on Monday, I'm excited. And I definitely am. And then you made the changes of what to read and so forth, edit, not dated. Oh, I want to send a copy. I never understand, does it send, what is the difference? I thought it sent a copy anyways, no? By checking this, okay, all right, we got that one, and now I need K. Okay. It's coming from me, not from you, okay, good. Okay, and then soon I'm gonna need my avatar too, my digital twin, to do all of this, right? Yeah, well, and that's what I want this semester to think of, to look at as basically working together with AI, as a student working together with AI, as a professor working with AI. Both of those. Yes, yes. Potential, you know what I mean? Or maybe, let's not put it a potential working with other entities or something. Because I don't want to say that if, in case he doesn't want to meet. So make it more vague. Is possible commercial, show it to me, and then we'll. Okay, I'm sending that, I submitted. I stopped share, yeah. Let's do that, because I haven't gotten in touch with Raymundo, and if he says, I don't want to meet, then we've already disappointed, but, yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays, let's say noon or another time, but we'll suggest noon. Then we can adjust the times. Because it's 5 hours later. Does noon work for you, Daniel? On Tuesdays and Thursdays? Okay. Or he can give us some times. Or suggest, or don't even put a time and say, we're flexible. What times work for you? From noon to what? You, oh. No, I want you. You remember what I say, both you and Sebastian, your classes take precedent over anything you do for me. Remember, you used to say, "Oh, I'll leave class early. I'll go late." You know, none of that. What else do they have here? Polls, quizzes, Q&A, support, notes. What are notes? I guess they have some kind of notes too. And live stream works the same, I guess, right? Yeah. My internet access is so slow here. I'll check later on that. All right. What else? Sebastian, anything else you need for me? And you know how to check in and check out with your workday? Yeah, right. So that's why it's good to help each other. So then, Sebastian, it'll be good for you also to look in in the first classes also, so you can have like some teaching assistants and training for that class too, that they can help you. You know what? You know what I mean? So that way it puts less burden on you, you know, and especially when we break down in for some of the things that they can help you out with. Great. Okay. So I think we're ready, Sebastian. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward. I'll see you then tomorrow, Monday, online at 3:25, and then I'll just work with Daniel finishing up this letter to Jason, and I think we're done. Everybody knows. I think one task is to look at the new features of Zoom and to see if there's anything that would be appropriate for the students to use. And then it would also be interesting to see in the lectures, do they get the summaries? Even though it maybe not directly sent to them, those meeting summaries, does it break it down into chapters? Zoom recordings, and we'll see what that happens. Okay, great, thank you. Sorry that you had to leave your, thanks. Thank you, bye-bye. Okay, so let me stop recording. Yeah, yeah, share your screen. Okay, yeah, okay. We finished our preparation, we'd love to meet, okay? Is that a colon? To discuss our students' feedback on using FASMA last semester? Okay. Explore potential part. Well, I would stay instead. What we want to discuss is how we will be proceeding this semester on FastBots. You know what I mean? Rather than providing them feedback and you know of using it in the future of this semester. We're eager basically to continue our partnership. Basically that we first of all we're eager to continue our partnership. Yeah, this semester. This semester, okay. Okay, and explore potential partnering with other organizations. Well, would love to meet to meet explore potential partnership. Yeah, okay. Basically with the business community, I guess. Explore your, it's not even potential partnerships with the business community. Okay. If possible, next Tuesday or Thursday. Okay. Yeah, right, right. Let's explore partnerships. Additional partnerships, right. Maybe additional partnerships. Yeah, take out the within the business community. Yeah. Okay. If possible, or you want to make it, you want to be specific, yeah. Yeah, let's know what he's doing. Or the following week, in the following 2 weeks. Yeah. Or the following, right. At the same, yeah, at the same time. Yeah, good. Please let me know if either of these, please let me know if any of these days, maybe rather than either now. And the time is on. Okay, and please let me know if either of those days, if any of those days work for you. Right. Okay. Looking forward to hearing from you. Okay. So, perfect. Okay, so we got that. What do we get in that S Russian? Yeah, okay. Perfect. Okay, fine. Doesn't matter. You may want to do next time. You may want to do the S dot rush in it because it's more formal, and then it gets sent to my Gmail anyways. Yeah, so the forwarding. So I think any other time that way it looks like it's coming, officially from me. That they like the idea that it's University of Miami rather than my personal. Okay. Anything else, Daniel? I think. What do you? How's it working out with Sebastian? Okay, so fantastic. And he's an accounting. Do you have any more accounting? No. I think that you should have had him beforehand. Okay, good. Okay. So if you decide to add an accounting for your major, you can use him. Or you have any questions. Okay, perfect. All right, so I hope you get your internet back in the building. It doesn't, it looks a little bit face. Okay, fantastic. I'm glad that we had this meeting, gives us a sense of where we're going from here. Okay, and then we'll set up a time, Daniel, when sometimes maybe we just need to meet together. You'll decide, you can reach out to me and say, hey, it'd be better just one-on-one with me, and then you can deal with as being the lead. Sometimes that works out of where we go from here. But I'm thinking about using that notebook. Did you do it? The notebook? Yeah, show me what you've done. Let me record it. Hold on, let me just record the cloud. Why it's not working? Okay, all right. What is this now? You put in Rainer's PDF for the PowerPoint. Okay, okay. Did you ask for multiple choice or it gave it to you? So you could even say some. You could say, give me 10. Okay. And then it puts it, and do you name the, so it says here, but under the notes it says, okay, you're right, and you got, good, okay. And then it says here, add notes, customize, deep dive conversation, just think, right, and then the study guide, is that what you asked, or the study, this, to the right, where it says notes, this study guide, what is that one? Is that different than what you asked for? Or is that gonna be the same as when you asked generating? It's interesting what that comes up. And what is timeline? Is it any different? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, it's more, and then it gives you a glossary. And then it gives you short answers, essay questions, glossary of terms, that's nice. Essay questions. Does it give you multiple choice too? Right, but okay, the study guide there, the study guide is more formal. What's timeline? What's a briefing doc, I guess, is a summary. Oh, it's irrelevant. Like a history kind of. Okay, and FAQ. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. Instead of reading all that stuff, even that. That's nice. What? And what's it, rather than even asking those questions, what's their briefing doc? The briefing doc is probably also summarization. What? Yes, it is. And briefing doc, that's nice. Yeah. And what about the audio? I guess it just reads it. Is that it? Or is that no? I don't think so. You think so? I'm not sure. I think it just talks about an audio overview. I don't think that's the podcast. We'll see. Because where was the podcast? You think that's a podcast? I don't. We'll see. Because I'd like you to see how the join of doing the podcast. I like that idea of the join. Then they could even record it in another section of them conversing with the podcast. And then it doesn't become as kind of static. We'll see. Yeah, sometimes the generating of the conversation. But did you see how quickly that study guide? It's nice, and the briefing doc, and frequently asked questions. That may be even like an assignment each time. Yeah, but I mean something along that line. Did you see that you can now do 1-800 Chat GPT? Daniel, did you try it? Get your phone out and you can try it. It gives you a 15-minute limit, and it will also, it's their earlier version of ChatGPT. Yeah, I don't know which version, but it's the beginning. I think they were doing like a hackathon among their employees, and somebody came out with it. Oh, let's do 1-800 ChatGPT. Uh huh. Yeah. Right. Uh huh. Good. That's a great idea. Yeah, yeah. Well, check that out. I think. Oh, what? So you think it? Let me hear. Yeah, two hosts. So you are right. Let's see. See if that works. What do you think? Yeah. Well, let's even hear. But the notes, it really does nice job. Yeah. Or even change the exams. And give different questions. No, but uh, I think we need to update it so we can use some of those questions and we can update some of the questions they come up with. We can do that. And especially those questions that were ambiguous for the best students, so we can even do analysis of what were those questions that everybody got wrong, or the best students. It's like a discriminant function that you can do. Give me the best students, which questions did they get wrong, and then replace it with new questions. Yeah, I think so too. So if you want to take on that project, yeah, right. Well, some were not duplicates, but they were worded like very similar, but they were different answers. So on databases, if you didn't pay attention to those data warehouse, and data management questions, or also on the minimization and maximization and things like that, they were like one word, so it looked like they were duplicate. What is going on now? Didn't they say it would finish the audio, or was this what generate? Yeah, sometimes there's a problem. Okay, is this in? You can now interrupt your audio and ask a question. Okay. Try it out. I think there's some issue going on, isn't there? Yeah, it is in beta. Sometimes try it out later, because sometimes what I found out, the server is overloaded. They're giving minimal amount to the server. Okay, great. But it works quite well when you just do the PowerPoints, convert them to a PDF, upload that, and then the study guide is great, and then from there you can generate the audio. And then sometimes it worked. One time it didn't work for me. It was like running in an incessant loop. And another time it quickly did it with joining the session. Okay. What? What did you check? Okay. 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 Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Okay. And hopefully we'll be looking at, you'll keep your eye out on new products, and I will as well, of course. And then it'll make it much more interesting. Okay. I'm going to stop recording, and then you'll see what kind of notes we get. Yeah, I'm just curious to see if my Zoom, here. Yeah, you can go ahead. I'm just curious to see in Zoom if I got it. And I go to recordings and transcripts. It's still processing, okay. And summaries, yeah, I think it takes a while. Yeah, meeting, yeah. It's still processing, it takes a while. Okay. Have a good day, enjoy. Oh, by the way, send me your schedule. So that way, in case I have other, business, technology events or so forth that I'd like to invite you to, outside of those. So basically, your schedule is what? What days? You're, okay, and Friday you're free. Okay. So maybe even in those times we can even do later on. Okay. We'll look at it. Yeah, email, and that way I have it in case I want to invite you to other, seminars and things. Yeah, in the business community. So I don't want to take you out of class. I'm not, even if you were willing, you know what I mean? But if it fits with your schedule, I think it'd be great that way I can introduce you to more and more folks to network. Okay? All right, Daniel. Take care and enjoy the rest of your break. One more day, and hopefully you'll get your internet back. Take care. Ciao. Okay. And Zoom is not working properly. So many different things you have to check each time, you know? Okay. I'm gonna stop recording.